Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Natasha Amira binti Shima Zaid and I am from ED 246.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Atira Ilyana binti Muhammad Kamal and I'm from E46.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Yusuf Barokaizam. I'm from ED 246.
A badminton game was known in ancient Greece and Egypt that called battledore and shuttlecock, in which two players hit a feather shuttlecocks back and forth with tiny rackets. The game was first played in India in the 18th century when it was known as a puna. It was adopted by British Army officers stationed in India in the 1860s. The officers brought the game back to England, where it was a hit during a party hosted by the Duke of Beaufort at his badminton home in Gloucestershire in 1873. Speed badminton, sometimes known as speedminton, is a newer form of badminton that is gaining popularity, particularly in Germany. It is played without a net. The goal of the game is to score points by hitting a shuttlecock across the net and into your opponent's court, causing them to make a mistake and be unable to return the shuttlecocks. The benefits that we can get from playing badminton is first, help reduce health risks. Adults who play badminton are less likely to develop type 2 diabetes. It reduces the level of sugar produced in the liver, which lowers the body's fasting blood sugar. Next is improved mobility. As we get older, our mobility becomes increasingly constrained. We may avoid this by ensuring that we lubricate our joints by maintaining a healthy exercise routine and staying active. It also aids in the prevention of arthritis and other joint problems. Lastly, as badminton is a flexible exercise, everyone can enjoy badminton regardless of your fitness or health. You can choose a more or less intense workout by altering the pace you're playing at. This is to suit your individual needs and the needs and abilities of the other players. The dimension of the court badminton is 13.4 meter long, but double courts are 6.1 meter wide, while single courts are 5.80 meter with 0.46 meter knurling on each side. A center line divides the width of the court, and a 1.98 meter short service line separates the service court from the nets. A long service line, which is 0.76 meter in from the back boundary, is also required in doubles games. Around the whole badminton court's clearance of 0.61 meters should be provided.
Equipment needed. In this game, all we need is two items, which is badminton racket and shuttlecock. Method of skill acquisition. First, forehand stroke. And backhand stroke. Number 2, the basic of high serve and low serve. High serve, low serve. First component. Number 1, court speed agility. Movement around the badminton court are very short distance, so movement speed training should focus on reaction time, acceleration and agility, which is change of direction. Number 2, flexibility. The badminton player use their flexibility to reach, dive and turn to cover all part of the court. Number 3, endurance. Endurance is a very important component of fitness for badminton. Badminton players cover a lot of ground during a match with little rest. Rules and regulation. For the scoring system, a match consists of the best of 3 of 21 points. Every time there is a serve, there is a point score. The player that gains points serve first in the next game. Fall in badminton. This mistake can result in you losing the point or service, which can also be referred to as fall in badminton. The type of fall we will cover can be divided into 5 categories: contact, double hit, service, service receive, and over the net fall.
There are few teaching methods that we use to teach the students. First is teacher-centered, where we gather all the students into the one whole group and explain to them the lesson of the day, that what we are going to teach, what we are going to do, the class activity and everything else. We are going to explain them the rules and the regulations, how to play, the technique, the right form, about the court and everything about the badminton. Secondly, we will demonstrate step by step clearly to all the students. We will demonstrate about the low serve and high serve, the forehand, and then the last one is the backhand stroke. We will demonstrate, we will play in front of them and show them the rules and the regulation so that they will have a better understanding about the sports. The third one is we are going to separate them into individuals. We will make 2 long lines that will make them face each other, and they will be 5 to 10 meters apart from each other. They will make a shadow drills about what they have learned. Let's say they are learning forehand, so they will make the shadow drill of the forehand, and the teachers will go to the individual, to the student one by one and check their form correctly. If they have a good technique, then the teacher will mark it down, and after that the teacher will make the individual into few groups. The teacher will put the one that know about the technique and the one that have a bad technique. Teacher will partner them together, and so that the students that are good in technique will teach the one that are bad in techniques. Last but not least, the teachers are using progression teaching method. The teachers will teach the one that are easy, which is low serve and high serve, to the one that are hard, which is the backhand. There are some strategies that the teachers create to overcome those problems. First one, the teachers will give them a proper warm-up and exercise before start the class. The teacher will do push-up, mountain climbers, shoulder 360 rotation, wrist rotation, and hip mobility exercise so that the students will be ready to perform the class well. Second one, the teachers will demonstrate clearly 100% until the students really understand, and the teacher will make assessment at the end of the class to make sure the students understand the lesson that they learned during that day. At the end of the class, the teacher will give them a proper training program for them to practice at the end of the day and every single day so that they will perform better in the next class. They are going to teach the students on how to play. If they are not aware and they are not really understands about the sport, so how they will going to teach the students later on. Besides that, badminton is a very good sport because they will improve the whole of your physical fitness. If you want to lose fats, I would suggest you to play badminton at least 3 times a week, and it will really help you to lose some weight. That's it from us. Thank you very much for watching this video.
Hi. For my kata-kata mutiara is, there is nothing more important than your own happiness. So, love yourself, do whatever you want, and stay positive.
Kata-kata mutiara saya adalah expect the disappointment so that you will not feel disappointed.
Mutiara kata daripada saya ialah berhenti jadi pelangi untuk orang yang buta warna. Bagi maksud lainnya ialah berhenti mengejar orang yang tak pernah menghargai kita. Jangan lupa, orang yang buta warna ni tak ada ubatnya. Jadi, buat apa kita kejar orang yang tak pernah nampak kita, tak menghargai kita. Jadi, jangan bersedih untuk orang yang tak menghargai kita. Gerak, move on, move forward, and enjoy your life.